Hey y'all and welcome. I am all falled up over here. The leaves have started to fall and turn yellow a little bit, just a couple of them, but I see them. So I have a whole crafty haul. It's various crafts, and then I'm going to show you guys all the crafts that I do other than crochet and knitting, which is my main jam. So if you're interested in anything crafty, please stick around and subscribe if you like that kind of stuff, because I would love to make more things crafty. I am all about trying all the different crafts. So I went to Michael's today, and I also went to Walmart with my husband because he has recently picked up a hobby of customizing Hot Wheels cars. So he has also been interested in going to the craft store and the craft section, and it's been great. I got a couple of storage solutions for some of the crafts that I got going on right now. One of those things being yarn dyeing. I have quite a few hanks of undyed yarn that I want to dye up at some point, and I just have them all sitting inside of a cardboard box right now in the closet. So I need to get those into a safer storage solutions just to keep any sort of moisture, bugs, anything like that out until I'm ready to dye up some yarn. This is 14.5 quarts, I guess? No, this is 6.2. I was gonna get the 14, but then I was like, no, 6 is enough. This is definitely not at all what I thought it was going to be, because I was trying to get something that was big enough to put this tray inside of. And I actually have one of those containers, but I just didn't know what size it was. It looked big online, and then this looked small online, and this is massive. So this is not going to work. So I guess I'm going to have to go back to Michael's and get the bigger one. But I did also get this cute little one. It's just super convenient for crafts. The last couple of things that I got at Michael's was just these salt and pepper shakers, and I was kind of mad when I got there too, because don't you think a salt and pepper shaker would come in a set of 2? So they sell these individually. I got 1 pumpkin and I got 1 mushroom. I thought I was gonna get 2 of each, but whatever. There's a green mushroom. I really wanted that one, so I guess I'm gonna have to go back and get a green mushroom too. Michael's just kind of made me mad today, but whatever. Alright, moving on to Walmart. So I got some new fun stuff for 2 different things that I'm doing. I just got a Cricut machine yesterday. I got the Cricut Explorer Air 2, I guess it's called, Explore 2. I got it refurbished off of Cricut's website for, I think, $150, which is the best price for a Cricut that I have seen. So, and it's in mint green, which I'm really happy about. So you guys will get to see that a little bit later when I show you my craft area. So the first thing I got was this lemon. I got this lemon fabric for my husband. He's wanted me to make him a new neck pillow. The one he has is just ripping, and I can repair it for him, but he's just like, you know, the fabric is just not me anymore. I just kind of want it to be memories, so he wants me to make him a whole new one. I don't think this is going to be enough fabric at all. I think I could at least make 1/2 of the neck pillow, but I don't know, we'll see. When I roll it out, then I'm gonna get a better idea. But I did just recently get a vintage sewing machine, and I learned how to sew, or I've been learning how to sew, but I definitely need to change the needle size and the kind of yarn, or the thread that I'm using. So seems like a little bit of a involved, finicky learning process at this time, which I am just not ready to do right now. So over time, I will be using my sewing machine more and learning how to sew. My goal is to make a skirt. I'm really excited to make my own clothes with fabric, because currently I'm making a lot of clothes knit and crochet, so next is fabric. That is my next goal. But I'll just get my experience in over time. I'm not really going to push myself to do it right now. I'm just a little too stressed right now to do that. So next, for the Cricut machine, I've been wanting to make my own, customize my own clothes and iron on cute little daisies, and I've also been doodling some things on my iPad, so I've been really wanting to turn those into iron-ons, and I hope to maybe one day sell my own iron-on designs, but I have to like it enough. I have to like doodling enough, and I have to like cricketing and ironing it on. So we will see. But I got mint vinyl to decorate some stuff around the house, like notebooks, my Cricut. I actually bought this wall cover for 25 cents, this outlet cover, that's what it's called. I bought this for 25 cents on clearance at Walmart, and I was like, why not? Because I can literally just try like putting some like decorative vinyl onto this, and then I can put it over top of our outlet over here that's in the middle of our living room, and it'll be a cute little decor piece in our apartment. And then I can just replace it before we leave. So I got mint vinyl, I got white everyday iron-on, which I'm going to make daisies out of, and then iron those onto my sweatpants. I'm really excited to do that later. And then I got some transfer tape to help with that, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot easier to take it from one piece to the other instead of taking it individually at a time. That's my idea of it anyway. So my phone storage was full, so I had to transfer my video over again. Hopefully I get a new camera soon. But anyway, as I was saying, the pastel cardstock colors, I'm having a SpongeBob themed birthday party because I'm turning 25 this year, and so is SpongeBob. So I thought that was a pretty fitting birthday party theme, and I've never thrown myself a birthday party before, so this will be very new and stressful for me, but fun. And then the last thing I got was a little plastic storage box for $1.25, I believe. And this is going to be perfect to put my beads in. I have a lot of beads. Not a lot. I really don't, because obviously I only needed this. But I have probably like 7 different strands of beads or something like that. But yeah, I just need a place to store all my beads. So that's going to be a perfect cute little storage solution. And then the last thing I got was stuff from the Dollar Tree. I got a craft spatula for the Cricut. Hopefully this is a decent little spatula that helps me scrape things off of the sticky mat. I got this cute little pink and blue fabric that my husband liked, and that might be the other side to his pillow, or I'll make like a tiny pillow out of it or something. And I got this cute little cardboard storage box, which I think would be perfect to put my pressed flowers into, because I do not have a storage solution for that either. So there was an ad there, so I had to pause real quick. I'm playing on my TV, so that is all of the cute little crafty things that I got today. Not too much, but definitely a decent amount of stuff and a lot of different stuff for different crafts. And I thought today would be the perfect day to show you what things that I got and to share with you guys all the other crafts that I kind of have going on in the background right now. So let's move on to that. Let's go to my craft area and look through my crafts and put some things away too, or organize a little bit. Welcome to my little craft area. It is a 3x3 shelf with some extra stuff on the side, and I try my best to condense it all into this one space so that all my crafts are together. Right now I do have yarn dyeing stuff and watercoloring stuff not over here, and obviously all of my yarn, I have way too much yarn to ever fit on just these shelves, so those are spread throughout the house as well. But other than that, these are the rest of my crafts, and I just reorganized this yesterday, so it's looking really great. I'm really excited to show you guys. So on top here, hopefully this is, hold on. So right here on top is my Cricut. This is my brand new refurbished Cricut, and it is super adorable. Look how cute it is, just unveiling itself. Look at that. Ain't that the cutest thing ever? Here are some of the things I gotta put away. So in this bottom right corner, I am planning on putting my vinyl. It doesn't fit, but it will fit. I'll make it fit later. Okay, so this is for my beads, which is right here. The pastel cardstock is going to go in here. Oh god. This is just how it goes whenever you're organizing stuff. It's all just gonna sit right there because I'm gonna use it soon anyway. Crafter spatula can actually go inside of my Cricut in its little convenient slot for tools. That feels pretty good. I'm so excited to put my pressed flowers in here. Another hobby I have is coloring, which I want to get back into more now to help with my anxiety and my anxious thoughts and stuff. So here is what I have my pressed flowers in right now. I just took them out of their books yesterday. They've been in the books for probably months. After I made sure they were dry and they weren't growing any mold or anything, I just left them pressed in the book because I just didn't have a place to put them. But I just recently organized everything, like I said, and so I actually was able to condense down a lot of my boxes and baskets and stuff like that. So I freed this up and I figured, why not put my pressed flowers in here until I have a solution. And now I can put them into my cute little tiny drawers. And I think the mint green and the gold are just the perfect colors. And honestly, I was kind of looking at this because it's just like cardboard. I could honestly just make this, but I also was like, am I really going to do that? It's $1. It's a quick, easy storage solution for something that I haven't had a storage solution for previous, and I would like to just get this stuff into a place that it can stay until I use it in a different craft. So I kind of want to use this. I can't pick these up. I should probably use that spatula I just opened. Oh, aren't you adorable in there? So my phone ran out of storage again. Same story. But I talked to my sister on the phone for like 40 minutes. So while I was talking to her, I went ahead and finished up putting my pressed flowers into their little container. So here they are in their little tiny drawers. They're so cute. Sorry if you can't see very well. But these are the first flowers that I've ever pressed. It went pretty well. They're a little funny looking, some of them, but some of them also look really cute. And I'm really proud of all of them despite what they look like, because this is just a learning process. So there's my little pressed flowers. I think I'll probably keep them. Oh my god, that's the cutest thing ever. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, and I'm gonna keep this little leaf on top to signify that that is little nature, pressed nature pieces. And here is just all of my bead stuff. I got all of my beads and like the findings and whatnot into this little container, and I put all of their little labels in with each of their respective things so that I can remember what they are. And then I actually have a bunch of beads, not a bunch, like just some strands of beads in the bottom. And it all fits in there, and that's what matters. So that's what is making me super happy right now. I wonder if I can, almost. All right, well there are my beads. Does it look cute? It looks so bare in there. Okay, honestly, my energy is drained and I just want to tell you guys what I have. So here are my beads, pressed flowers that we went through. I've got macrame and kind of like needlework sort of stuff. So macrame and threads that I can crochet with that I really don't mess with too often, but I've made like sunflower earrings out of this, and I really want to make skull earrings and daisy earrings and stuff like that. So those are here in this specific place because I don't use them very often. It's nice to just have them with like my crafty stuff, even though it is yarn. Here is a bunch of picture frames, and I got most of these for $5 on clearance, $3 to $5. And they're really nice wood frames from Michaels. So I watercolor sometimes to like help with anxiety and relieve stress. So this is sort of watercolor, but I mean really it is just picture frames for any sort of art or pictures that I want to hang up. In this drawer is a bunch of random stuff that's just kind of miscellaneous. This specifically is my sewing stuff. Very few things in here. And then, yeah, this is just a bunch of random stuff. There's some ribbon in here, so I figured since there's space, I'll put the sewing stuff in here for now. In this middle space, we have books. Botanical skincare book. When I first started my business, I was selling home decor, crochet home decor, and skincare. Super different from what I'm doing now with my plushies, my pattern designing, YouTube, blah, blah, all this stuff. All the stuff that I'm doing. And I still have a bunch of oils. So that's another craft I just kind of need to invest a little bit of time in just to use up the ingredients. And right here in this cute little basket, I have some leftover yarn from a very chunky cardigan that I knit up. It was actually my first knit garment, I believe, or no, knit cardigan, because the first knit project I ever did was actually a cropped like vest tank top kind of thing that just does not fit me, and it is not my style really, but it is super cute. I just don't wear it. These are all the leftover balls from that. There's quite a bit of yarn in here, but it's a bulky weight, and recently I have been so into like fingering weight, sport weight, DK, and I used to be all about the bulky, chunky weights. The thicker the better, I used to say. And honestly, it got to a point where it was just like, everything I made was just too heavy, too bulky on me. I need very light, flowy, movable clothing that isn't kind of just dragging me down and like weighing me down. Like it just makes me feel bleh. Working with thinner yarns, it definitely has taken a lot of time and patience with myself, learning how to be patient with it, but it's definitely worth it. Like times a million. So anyway, over here, I'm not going to go through this too much because there's really nothing in here. It's just a couple of pictures randomly placed into an album of me and my husband when we were first dating in 9th grade, which was a very long time ago. My phone is on 5%, so that's crazy. And I have a minute left of recording. It is just a vibe over here. But yeah, we went over what was in here. Cricut stuff, vinyl, iron-on. I'm gonna play with the iron-on later. I'm so excited. I'm gonna put some daisies on my sweatpants. I'm so excited. I've been waiting so long to do this. In here we have some resin stuff, rocks, and you know, kind of things I could put in resin. I've never worked with resin because once I bought the kit, I did not know that I needed to have a, what are those masks called? Like, not an N95, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The big, like the filter mask. I don't have one of those. So after I found that, I was like, oh, I guess I can't really play with this resin until I get one. And I'm not really invested that much into the craft that I want to do that right now. But I really would love to make like resin earrings and stitch markers and stuff like that. And then right over here is my art supplies, just paints, acrylic paints, and then all my canvases and whatnot, kind of that sort of related stuff. And here, lastly, because my sewing machine is over here on the bottom, and I'm not going to open it up because I really don't want to. Here is my clay stuff. This is a glass, this is just a piece of glass that I got out of a broken picture frame that we had. It's pretty big. It's a nice workspace for my clay. I'll just like spray alcohol on here, wipe it down, and I'm good to go. So that's my my portable workspace for working with my clay. These are pastels for kind of like painting on color, shading, I guess. Putting the blush on. And then this is the big container that I was talking about that I wanted to get to put the project tray into. 14.5 quarts. Okay, so I do have to buy that one. Well, anyway, this is the project tray insert that goes on top. This is super convenient for putting all of my little tools and stuff like that in here. I've even got these cute little chocolate cake charms that I made, and they're really detailed, actually. They look like actual cake. It looks delicious. But I just need to put like chocolate frosting on top, and I actually got liquid clay Sculpey to mix with the brown to liquefy it and turn it into a nice like whipped frosting that I can then put onto my cakes. So I have these like little pins coming out of them to make them into stitch markers, and I really want to sell them, but I just have not gotten around to finishing the process. But I've got other cute things like a little froggy pie. but I just wanted to make a pie, and at the time I didn't have any other colors except for green, blue, yellow, and purple. And I was like, those aren't really pie colors, but I can make a froggy pie, and I did. It's super cute. I also have a little froggy dish that I've made. I have this little pond that I made with like teeny little stones around the little pond. Oh, so cute. I absolutely love playing with clay. It's just so fun and satisfying. And you get to customize things and make absolutely anything you want out of just a little piece of clay. Just like yarn. Just out of a little piece of string, you can just create whatever you want. And then in the bottom here is my alcohol and all of my little clay pieces that I'm working with, and of course all of my extra packs of clay in the bottom here. This is a little pumpkin that I made with a little daisy on top. Cutest freaking thing ever. And the pumpkins I actually made in the dark, and they actually don't look that bad. And considering I didn't have a little dot tool before, that I have not even gotten around to using yet, I think I did a pretty good job without any tools. I just used my fingers and my nails to make these pumpkins, and they actually look decent. They're so cute and tiny. And I also made a bunch of like little transparent balls. I was gonna make oranges, like transparent oranges with like a dusting of orange on top to make them look like oranges, but I needed the dot tool to make the little dimples in the orange, so I was kind of waiting on that. So I really could just jump right back into playing with clay. Ooh, and I got this like olive green color for fall. I'm so excited. I need more like cutouts, like fall cutouts. And yeah, I have all this stuff in here. And then my clay roller is actually over here. You can kind of see the bottom of it right there. That is all my clay stuff. That is pretty much all of my crafting stuff. Obviously I didn't really go into too much detail. It's kind of slightly overwhelming. I did just reorganize all of this, so this is it looking at its best right now. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to the kind of chaos that kind of happens when you have a craft or multiple crafts. I think as a crafter in general, or when you have a hobby, you get really passionate about doing that thing and creating things, and you want to buy all the things. Like, you have so many different tools, colors, and whatnots to work with to create to the best of your ability, to customize to yourself and to your needs and to your visions. Yeah, this was just a small introduction into all the different crafts that I kind of have going on right now. There are a few things that I left out, like I said, like watercolor and yarn dyeing are another thing. Those things are just in different parts of the house. I also knit a lot of my clothes, so I'm constantly knitting pretty much every single day, some sort of personal project. I actually have a year-long goal of every single month I have a different personal project that I am working on, and most of them are knit. Last month was a tank top that I am still currently working on, which is okay as long as I finish it before the end of the year. That's all I really care about. And then I'm just casted on yesterday a light, silky, flowy, soft bamboo yarn, and it's going to be a cute t-shirt. So I'm so excited for that. I'm going to share some more with you guys sometime soon, because I actually want to use that same yarn and make a v-neck shirt. I just kind of want to freehand it. I'm really excited for that. It's kind of a video I want to do next, and I'm really excited for the future because I want to share so much with you guys. So let me know what you thought of this video. What do you think about all the crafts that I got going on? What crafts do you do besides your main jam? I really hope this video brought you some happiness, some comfort. I hope you could relate or feel validated from some of the things that I showed today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it. It really helps me out. And subscribe. Consider subscribing if you enjoy the crafty things and a little bit of chaos, a little bit of unorganization. But you know, that's just life. That's just life. And we're gonna live with it. We're gonna roll with it because it's gonna be chill. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna work out just fine. Don't worry. Don't stress. Just relax and the answers will come to you. Truly, they will. So just be patient. It's gonna be okay. I hope you guys have a great day and happy making. I will see you guys very soon.